and make it better. Okay, is someone new here for the first time or not?
I'm here for the first time, but in the English, only in the English conversations. Yesterday, I have participated of Spanish conversation, and the teacher, the person who teach us yesterday is Lara. She's here.
No, I'm not a teacher in Spanish. I am just there to help in the small rooms.
Okay. but yes, I'm new here. It's my second conversation here, so that's all.
Great. So you know how it works. It's not an English class, it's an English conversation. And
Well,
go
okay,
ahead.
keep.
You can talk.
No, you first. Finish your talk.
Okay, so I will send the questions just to help the conversation, but you can create your own questions, and I will split you in small rooms to make the conversation works better. Okay? So, 5 minutes before the end, I will bring you back to the main room to finish our conversation. Maísa, hey girl, it's good to see you here.
Yeah, long time no see. Hello,
Yeah.
guys. I have eat pão de queijo now.
It's really good. I miss the pão de queijo. So guys, see you 5 minutes before the end. And please be respectful, and that's it. Be polite. And if you have any kind of problem, you can click on the button, ask for help, or talk with us by the feedback. See you. Okay. So guys, hello. Everyone here.
Hello.
Hello.
Do you all have the questions?
Yes, I have.
Okay, so we can start the conversation. Gabi, please introduce yourself.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. My name is Gabriele. I'm from Rio de Janeiro. I'm 21 years old. I study chemistry at college, and I am on TNT since last month. I think it's today I'm making 1 month anniversary of TNT, so yeah. And I am here to improve my English and to make friends during the isolation. So nice to meet you.
Great, let's celebrate. And you, Jonatas.
Hi, my name is Jonatas. I'm from Caxias do Sul, Rio Grande do Sul. I am 31 years old. I am teacher. I teach history. And I am here since October last year.
Great. Hey, Salon. Good evening.
Hello, man. Good evening. So my name is Salon. I am 24 years old. I live in Guarulhos. It's a city close to São Paulo. And yes, I'm a student of engineering, and I really appreciate coming here, talking English to you guys. That's all.
Okay. Hi, Haini. Can you introduce yourself, please?
Hi guys, my name is Raine. I'm living in Minas Gerais, Governador Valadares, and I have 22 years old. It's my first time here, so I just listen you today. I'm iniciante. I don't know how can I say it.
Come on, girl. You can participate. Don't have problem. So if you can share your opinion with us. Maísa.
Hey, hello, good evening, guys. I hope for you it's okay tonight. So I'm Maísa. I am living in São Paulo, and Leo is my friend. Yeah, and I am 41, and I work with projects. So I hope make new friends here, and that's it. Thank you. Nice to meet you guys.
Great. So Marcos, introduce yourself, please.
Hello, everybody. My name is Marcos. I am 20 years old. I'm a law student, and I am here just to improve my English and meet some people and make new friends here. So I haven't the most the I haven't a big vocabulary, so I made some mistakes when I'm talking. And you guys can correct me to help me when I am improving my English. Okay.
Yeah, we are all here learning, so there's no problem in making mistakes. It's more than welcome here. So, my name is I always forgot to present myself. My name is Leonardo. I am 26 years old. I'm from Belém do Pará, but I live in São Paulo since 2017. And I'm a host here on TNT since last month. So this is my month birth party here on TNT. So let's start. The first question is, technology companies are the most valuable in the world. Do you agree that data is the most valuable resource at the moment? Maisa, can you start, please?
Yeah, of course. Is for me it's clear because today the company have the opportunity to save our data for all. Okay, we need this company around our life, technology, telephony, and bank, and I don't know. Today we have sales in internet. Your life with pandemic is changed. Okay, and and everything we need is into internet. It's great for me. So our date is very resort, and we need take care of around this. Don't put your don't put your date in somewhere, in some place. Make sure your when you I don't know, click in some link. Your data is very important for companies.
Yeah. And you, Gabriele?
I also agree. I think that data is very, very important because it's like the the phrase, the popular phrase that the knowledge is a power, like the knowledge is power. So I think when you have this control over the data, you can do anything, you can run anything, you can like command the world. So I think it's very important for us to think about this and to be safe, like Maisa said, not clicking any link and put your data in any source, I don't know, because the data is very, very useful for someone, for the power ones, I think.
Jesus, I think about my digital right now on my cell phone, and in my Black Mirror moment. And you, Solo?
Well, I don't agree that it is the most valuable resource at the moment. I know it plays a big role in our lives, in our daily lives. It's one of the most valuable resources at the moment, but it's not the most valuable one. You know, like we can live without data, but we can't live without water, for example, and it's a natural resource. So yes, it's a crucial resource to our lives nowadays for the modern life, mainly, but it's not the most valuable. I don't believe in it. And just complementing what Gabrielle said, she said that knowledge is power, and data is different from knowledge. Data is information, you know. So it's not just because I have a lot of data, I'm going to be the leader in the world. I need to have a lot of data, and I need to process all of this data in order to get some knowledge from this information. So that's what I think. It's one of the top resources at the moment, but not the most important one. That's
Yeah,
what I think.
you're totally right. Yeah, I agree with you. I was talking more in a way like the knowledge over the people. You know, like you know anything about this person, so you have that like a power over them. But yeah, you're totally right. The data is totally different.
Great point, Solo. Thanks for explaining the difference about your knowledge and information. And to Jonathan, what do you think?
I think is important to the companies, our data, because the diversity and with the artificial intelligence, they can discover things about me, about you. And if I search about a trip, for example, I start to see about trips in my Instagram, my Facebook, and I have it is it is it have a value, but in the future, more and more and more important.
Okay. Heine, can you share with us your opinion? Please. No? Okay. Marcos, please.
Okay, it's my time. Uh, well, I agree that the data is so important for a lot of things, and principally for the companies and enterprise, because this enterprise, when they have the knowledge about the data of every people in the world, they are so powerful because this is really really important. And in this part, I agree with Gabriele. I think knowledge is not like the same. It's not the same like data, but in this sense, in this wise, it's important. I think she's right. And another part, I agree with Solon because I think it's not the most valuable resource of the world of everything. I think the water and other kind of resources are so much important than this, but in general, it's important resource. It's valuable. It's not the more, but but is yes, it's available.
Yeah, okay. To me, I think right now data, look into the most valuable companies. I think data is the most important resource right now. We have Google, Facebook, Apple, Amazon, and a lot of companies that make money using data. So I think this is the most reason that I think this is the most important resource in the moment. The next question is, do you often think about your privacy while using social medias? Salon, can you start, please?
Yes. Oh, I deactivated some of my social media, not because of this, but at the beginning of the pandemics, I was a little bit addicted to it, and then I deactivated my social media. And then I watched, I forgot the name, something from Netflix. It's called Dilemma Network Dilemma, I don't know. And they show us about the privacy in our social networks, and I was like, oh, thanks God that I deactivated it. But even now, when we don't have a social media, we are still exposed on the internet. And as Maisa said, I believe you need to be really careful with the sites you log in, the links you click, and etc. So I really think about my privacy. Like I look twice before buying something, on the internet. It's always very dangerous. And as we evolve, I believe it's going to happen more and more. So we need to take care.
Yeah, I agree with you, I think, but let's think in a big way. We are talking about data and okay, and using social media, it's a problem. There are a lot of problems with privacy, but let's remember that if you use a big pay to pay something, if you use your credit card to pay something, it also is a data. So, Gabriele, and you?
Yeah, you were talking and I was like, oh my gosh, we can run from it. I think I'm totally concerned about this, about my data on the internet, but I think we can't run from this. So I just like keep minding my business and living my life using the social medias, because it's the only way now that I have to communicate to friends, to people. So yeah, I think a lot about this. Sometimes I get very, very anxious when I stop to think like, oh my gosh, my data are all there. So I don't know. I get very nervous when I think about this, because it's something so out of control, out of our own control, that yeah, I get very overwhelmed when I think about this. Yeah, but I think a lot.
Yeah, I understand you. And you, Marcos?
Well, talking about the worries of that, I think it's a big problem, and I I am really concerned when and while I am using my social medias, because it's so I don't know how to explain, but it's so bad for us to have someone that we don't know seeing what we are doing in the social medias. And for an example, when you search for something in the Google or in some social media like Facebook, Instagram, and these things you are searching up are appearing in other in other apps, and and are appearing a lot in your cell phone, in a lot of things, a lot of apps, and you can see how bad is this, because you are not seeing your data or your your history search for these people, and these people have the knowledge that you are searching, you are accessing.
Yeah, one more point. If you have an Android cell phone, you must have a Google account to use. Otherwise, you don't use the cell phone. Entendi, Maísa.
Yeah, yeah. So the social media is a place when you have careful, okay? When you make account, you have a deal with this place. So, and in the first time, first of all, they have a few dates of your name, I don't know, something like that, or your date of birthday, I don't know how something like that. But the long of the time, you use this place. Use your customer social media for to talk with your family, talk with your job, okay, and you custom use use this place. When you more use this place, more data you bring them, okay. Sometimes you don't think about it. It's automatic, So um, we need to be careful about it. Social media is visual. I don't know how can I say it's vicious, and you use this uh, automatically. You put your more date, you put your credit card, you put your life, you put some pictures. We need open up your about this subject, because it's for me it's a risk, okay. Social media is a business. When you think about business, someone how can I say is gonna like this.
Maísa.
Oh, can you
Oh,
hear me?
okay. Do you finish?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead, Jonathan.
I have I don't know how to say. Uh, I take care with, for example, with adversity that appears on my screen when I share my screen in my classes, because I am teacher and nowadays I have online class. For example, if I share YouTube or other website, appears things, for example, about things that I buy, uh, appears, and I think it is so personal. And because this, I prefer take care uh, to don't show for the students about what I watch, what I buy, for example.
Yeah, I got a tip is use a window, a secret window, something like that. So I don't stop to think about it, do you know, because it's impossible. We stop to share our data with companies. As I said, we need a Google account to use our cell phone. So, okay, Google has all my information, where I go, where I come back, all my friends, all my cell phone contacts. So I have nothing to do against it. So I just, okay, that's it. This is the life. Marcos, do you answer this question?
Sorry, can you make the question again?
Do you answer the question number 2?
Yes, I answered.
Okay, so let's continue. Do you usually take personality test on the internet? Jonathan.
No, I usually not take personality tests. On Facebook, is it right?
Yeah, it can be on Facebook or any other kind of website.
No, never.
You don't know what kind of trader you are?
Sorry?
No, there is a test who say to you what kind of trader you are. Yeah,
No,
this is
the people share a lot about this, but I never click to play, for example. Never. I prefer no.
Oh, Jesus, okay. Indio, Gabriele, do you know what Avenger you are?
No, I don't. but I'm curious to know. But I don't take tests like in a oftenly. I don't know if it's right to say this oftenly, but I did a personality test like last week from about my personality. Like, oh, how can I say this to define what kind of person I am? I don't know if you guys have heard about this test. Is the 16 personalities. I did this test last week and it was awesome to see the result, but it's not a common thing for me. I do like in a one day, then like years ago no, later I do on another. So yeah.
This test is really good. And right now, in this moment, companies, they use it to send in a job interview the personality test to do. So it's also a way to figure it out for personality. Maisa.
Oh, really? It's a hard subject for me. I prefer astrology. Okay, something like that. So I agree with I don't know, Jonathan or Solon don't make this test. I don't know. I don't remember. So I never make this test. I don't know what it and I prefer astrology. Yeah.
Okay, and the Marcos.
And
Actually,
I prefer a wine too. So Mark, sorry.
relax. Oh, actually, I don't like a lot about these tests. I think it's boring, but I have made some tests before. I know was Harry Potter character I am. I am the Draco Malfoy, so bad. But anyway, it's just that I don't like a lot, but I have made some tests before.
Okay. Salon, please.
No, I do not. But I used it to do when I was at high school, you know. Uh, that's just like I don't remember exactly, but what group are you are on Harry Potter's? Like there is Sonserine and etc. etc. I use it to do things like this, but not anymore. It's been I don't know more than 5 years. I don't do something like this. So nowadays I don't.
Oh Jesus, come on! I needed to know if I'm Hufflepuff, if I Gryffindor, or Slytherin guy. Sorry,
I I am from Slytherin.
yeah, I am a Hufflepuff. Um, yeah, I don't use it to do this kind of test, but when it's about Harry Potter, it's really hard to me. Question number 4. Do you think about your data when downloading apps? Do you read the terms before installing? Salon?
Of course not. Who reads that, you know? Like when you're downloading something to your smartphone or to your notebook, you just click I accept, I read everything, I agree with the terms, and just go ahead, you know? Maybe you're selling your soul, you don't know, but you're doing it and you are just happy at the end.
Yeah, it can happen sometimes.
Yeah, for sure.
Jonathan, Zindu.
Me too. Never. I never read about. Just I take care with stranger apps, for example. Just. But if I think the app is okay, no problem. Go ahead.
Okay. Zindu, Gabriele.
I don't like, oh my gosh. I in front of my house knocking at my door saying like, hey, now you work for me because you agreed with that term. So yeah, I usually don't read these terms before installing. It's a risk I have to take.
Yeah, Zindu, Marcos.
Oh, I agree with everyone here. I don't read this kind of terms, and I think no one read this kind of terms. And yes, now I am scared. I think tomorrow someone can appear on my door in my room and put me on their job and put me to work from here. You know, so I'm so scared now.
Zindu, Maísa.
Yeah, absolutely. I never read this term. I agree with my colleagues. This is boring.
Yeah, I really don't know anyone who read these terms, but it's really interesting because in any app that you are using, um, sometimes just a message pop up in your cell phone. Oh, do you allow to use your microphone? Do you allow to use your gallery? So,
Oh, and Leo, it's not just with apps, you know, like social media do the same. Like when you sign up for, I don't know, Facebook or Instagram, there are some terms and conditions you should read. But I don't think you do because I don't. So it's really a complicated thing. A lot of tiny little words, you know.
yeah. Um, Question number 5. Do you think companies should give you more information about how they use your data? Marcos, can you start, please?
Of course, and of course, I think these companies have to do this kind of thing. It's just to be more clearly about what they are doing, you know, and it's just
Okay, and you, Jonathan?
Yes, I think, but before it's necessary have the law about. We don't have law to make a good I don't know what to say, transparência.
Yeah, allow to make it clear.
Yes, allow to make it more clear.
Can I answer, Jonathan? It's quite clear, I promise. About the laws, it's hard because the companies are from different countries, and then each country have their own law. So, for an example, the Facebook's from USA, the Amazon is from USA, but you have, for an example, some enterprise that are from other countries, and the law of these countries are not usable here in Brazil, and even not in Argentina, and even not in China. You know, it's hard because of that.
We have a lawyer here, guys. If you go to the prison, you can ask Mark. Okay.
Oh, Marcos, but just one question. That's why they have the Department of Compliance. Am I right? Like they try to follow all of the laws of the country they are inside. They act. I don't know. It's a
Yes,
question.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the reason.
And you, Gabriele?
Are we on the question number 5, right?
Yes.
Okay. I think the company should give more information, but I don't know how it would be like proveitoso for the population. I don't know if proveitoso is the right word that I want to use, but I don't know, because it's so complex what they do with our data that I don't know how it would be easy for the population to understand, because it's so many things, like it would be like so many things to know. I don't know. I actually don't know, but yeah, I think it should be more clear about this.
Second question. If they give you a report, do you read it?
Yeah, I think I yes.
Yeah, because we are asking for something, and yeah,
Yeah. Yes. Oh, yeah. Because we didn't read the terms, like they are in the terms, they are being clear about their intentions, and we don't read it. So I don't know. I think we are asking something that we wouldn't do. We wouldn't. Oh my gosh, I don't know the word. Aproveitar.
Yes.
I don't know
Yes,
how to say this. Yeah, use. It's better. I don't know. We are asking something that we didn't. Yeah.
And you, Maisa?
Yeah, about the question 5 is around the environment. Business has always, some companies need to bring your customers your in about around the food. Sometimes we need to know what make this food, and you need data about this. This is a whole is the environment business. So it's we need clear and some data in something, and that's it. I don't know. Got it? What I say?
Talon, do you answer this question?
No, I did not.
So go
But
ahead.
I kind of agree with Gabriele, like we don't read the terms and conditions. So talking for myself, I don't even know if they they give information about how they use our data. So how can I ask them that they should give more if I don't know if they give any at all? So maybe they explain everything in the conditions and we don't read. So it's I don't know, maybe they should make explain it more detailed to the people. But would you read it? I think I wouldn't. Like, oh, I'm not going to separate 10 minutes to read a lot of legal stuff. I would just, okay, I accept and then see how it ends.
Yeah, and I agree with you all. I think companies should be more transparent. I have no idea how to say it. But there is something called habeas data. So it's your data. So you can ask for a company to know everything they know about you. So you can ask for kind of information. And it's something interesting. The question number 6 is, we have just more 5 minutes, guys. Are you afraid of what companies can do with your data? Marco, please.
Yes, obviously I am afraid. I think everyone here are also afraid because we don't know what they are doing with this kind of things, So yes, answering the question, yes.
Yeah.
Leo, give
Go,
we
please.
can answer the question 7. I guess this so interesting in this question.
Great. So you can start. Go ahead, mate. The question number
So
7 is, do you think social medias can change people's behaviors? Go ahead, mate.
Yeah, I guess it's happened when you have a lot of people to think the same idea. So in social media, don't have balls, or I don't know how can I say, a lot of people important. We have seguidores or following, or um, blogueiros, you can, and this way the people don't think about your place or the community following this people. Yeah, and the reason is, yes, the social media can be behavior the people.
Yeah. In this, Holland, what do you think?
Well, yes, I think it can. We saw this during the elections, because we had a lot of posts, some of them fake, some of them even more fake. And it totally changes the behavior of the people. And there are even some polls saying that in the US, the Trump's election was highly influenced by social media. So um, social media really can change people's behavior for the bad and for the good situations too. So I believe they can be used as a tool to help us, and I hope they do it in a positive way.
And And you, Jonathan?
I totally agree with Solon. And when Solon said, I remember about a movie on Netflix. I don't know how his name in
The
English.
social dilemma, I suppose.
No, yes, but there is other. In Portuguese is Rede de Ódio, a Poland movie, very good. Is about fake news against politics, against YouTubers, and against companies. And very, very good, the movie. And I totally agree.
Yeah, interesting. Gabriele, and you?
I totally agree too. I think when we are on social media, we are like influencing other people, sorry. Even if you don't have a lot of followers, you are like doing something that it will impact the life of someone, like your neighbor, your friend. So we have to be more cautious with what we post on the social medias, because we can like influencing someone to do something and to think like in a way. And yeah, and I really like to study this topic, like the fake news, the disinformation, misinformation, and fake news, because there are these three types of to define. And there is a quote from a studioso, I don't know, that I really like, and I really want to read it for you. So I will open here and read this quote. If someone wants to go answering, I will type on chat if we have no time. But it's very interesting to see like how this impacts in our life, like in our future. I don't know. I will check here the quote and share with you.
Great. So guys, welcome back. How was the conversation in the small room?
Was great.
Yeah, funny somehow.
Okay. So, do you answer the question number 7? If social media can change people's behaviors.
Yes, it was the last one we could answer.
Yeah. So.
And yes, the answer is yes.
Thanks for sharing.
I talked a lot, no, a lot of shit there.
It was
so
very important to Paula. Paula like a lot.
yeah.
In what meeting Paula don't laugh a lot? In all the meetings.
That's true. That's true. No, guys, people in my room, I guess they are thinking that I'm the most stupid person in the face of the world, you know?
Oh,
Yes.
no, Pauli.
I'm always clicking yes, 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 yes. I accept. Yes, you know, I'm that person. I would like to know which kind of French character I am and which house of Hogwarts I belong. So I make everything, you know. That's me.
It's important to know, guys.
Of course. So all my data are on the internet.
Okay. So, Joel, how was the conversation?
It was very, very great.
Sorry.
And I learned a lot of content, and we share a maximum of information that we help anyone can and do know about this. It's very important, and take care of your data. And now I do how Paula and click or everything.
Yeah. And Monica, how was the conversation in your room?
Was very good. The topic is more important, and the nowadays I think the social media is a big point, and nowadays everything it's example. I travel, I put in social media. I work, I put in social media. Nowadays, during the pandemic, it's a little different because when posts some things, oh my God, you don't stay home? I think it's a little different because this. But I think the social media is complicated nowadays, in my opinion.
Okay, so guys, we are finished our time. I just want to say thank you for you all. I hope to see you here next Wednesday. And I have no idea what will be the topic, so you can help me answer the feedback. Please do it. I have no idea what will be.
Just one question. Did you read the terms and conditions from TNT meetings? I don't know if you did, guys, but we have. I'm sure we have.
Only great stuff is in there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So guys.
I prefer astrology to know about your personality.
Yeah, how the planets can do something in your day. I have no idea how to do it, how to say it. So guys, thanks. So please answer the feedback. Wash your hands, take a shower, and see you.
It's important.
Yeah, use a mask. It's really important.
Yes.
Thanks, Gabriela. So
thank you,
see you
guys.
next
See you.
Wednesday.
See ya, guys.